Thank you for listening to It's On Us podcast. Please like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and enjoy the episode. What's going on?
Jacob, I can't hear you at all.
Why can't you hear me?
I can't hear you at all. Can you hear?
He does sound really low.
I can't hear you at all.
Why do I sound low?
Make the adjustment.
Let me see. Go ahead.
Let me find my mic. Hold on.
Can you pour me up that Coquito?
Yes, sir. Wait, wow. I'm actually really...
How about now?
How do you like
better?
it?
Do I sound better?
I do have to like shake it. I can't...
John, you sound really clear though. Yeah, you gotta shake it first.
Shit. Now this cap...
John, just shake it.
Ooh. Shake it real good.
How about I say flip it upside down?
I'm worried... Well, this cap is like not...
Macaroni in the pot.
Not macaroni in the...
Whoa.
Damn.
Whoa.
That shit. If it's like that, life it up. Light that shit up. I was about to moan.
Go ahead.
All right, let's see. All right, so we gotta get...
Do I sound better now?
I mean, you still sound like a bitch, man.
But do I sound louder?
You do.
No.
And I think we sound better. I think
You do sound better.
I want to say so.
John, you sound really clear.
You do sound
Thank
clear.
you.
What's his volume on?
Dude,
I took a page out of Jacob's book. He said that we need to.
He's not even using a pop filter at that.
He said we need to make sure. Wow, so that's chunky ass shit. All right.
That's okay.
He said that we need to. Well, not we, but he monitors himself after like a podcast. He'll listen back and he'll enunciate better. And
Yeah, well, he told me before you guys got here that now that we're doing it on this media platform or recording platform,
try that.
you basically you can go to each channel that we're on and adjust the volume. So if I sound really low, we just go up and turn it up.
Ooh, this shit. That was
Who said that?
that was smooth.
Jacob.
Jacob, do you want some?
I'll take a little bit.
His goozy's not hurting today.
You want like that much?
Yeah. I already got a strong ass beer over here, nephew. So
Strong ass beer. What is that? A Mike's Hard?
no, 10%.
Ooh.
Whoa, dude. Calm down. Nitro.
Nature man.
Nitro.
So how was everybody's holiday?
Oh yeah, we're recording.
He said I didn't even know the mic
Yeah,
was
we kind
live.
of are like recording a little bit. We're only 2 minutes in.
Yeah.
As you can see in the left-hand corner, really small, but
That's what she
awesome.
said.
Yeah.
To you.
Whoa.
Speaking of, I guess if we're going to talk about the new year, and that's what she said. The Office is not on Netflix anymore. And
Yo.
I'm very fucking depressed about it. But
That's probably why
I am about to probably pull the trigger and pay $5 for Peacock
Yeah.
and get all these like deleted fucking bloopers and
Like new.
cut scenes.
Yeah.
It'd be worth it for like the fan, like the real,
Like a
fan
real
of the
fan.
show.
I got a Dundee. I got socks. I got a hoodie. Like,
You got a Dundee Hoover.
You're
I
all
swear.
you're sitting there like
literally, like,
got your shit on. Yeah, like
where's it at?
I don't understand how people don't like The Office.
they're like
What
you're
don't
weird if you like The Office. I'm like, what are you talking about? It's like humor. It's like dry humor, but it's so it's relatable.
Some people don't get the dry humor though either.
Yeah.
Some people are like, oh,
I wouldn't say they don't get it. It's just every
Corny.
episode kind of like goes after every other one. Well, not every other one, but every one. So it's like you have to take the time to understand what they're talking about.
Yes.
Each joke is related
To
to something that is probably not even happening right now.
Right.
And that's what I think the whole show is about. It's just kind of repetition. Whoa, okay.
Right. And then you have like Jim and Dwight, and they have their little dispute all the time.
Yes.
Like true best friends. Like they argue
Basically.
all the time.
All the
You know what I
fucking
mean?
time.
Like,
Yeah.
but like
I love that.
he was his bestest mensch. You know what I mean? In his wedding.
At the end, yeah, you think they would like not be cool,
right,
but
right. You know what I mean? Like that's his best man at his
yeah,
wedding.
that's awesome.
Because no lie, like I watched it all the way through, like maybe 3 times already.
Damn.
So on the last episode, the regular season, like I really like teared up because I'm like, you get so emotionally attached to these people, and it's like, wow. Can you see like Pam have kids, and the whole show is just dope.
I have problems watching a whole series from beginning to end because it's not like if it's a good series, like it's like I don't want it to end, so therefore I'm not gonna complete it.
What?
Dead ass.
But you gotta
the
like
dumbest
enjoy it.
logic I've
But you
ever
got,
heard.
like enjoy the show, like Breaking Bad. Like when at the end, it's like, man, that was a good ass show, and how it like it was over. But then now they have the other shit that came out like after, and what's that one show that's having Game of Thrones? They're having a new series come out.
Pretty cool.
Chill.
No, I'm saying
Game
though.
of Thrones is fire as
No,
fuck.
no. I'm saying though that they are continuing the series even though it's over.
I'm halfway through season
But
3.
the thing with Game of Thrones is like, so if you watch it, they represent a lot of the Targaryens that no one knew as the Mad King. And you have no idea what he looks like, who he was,
Exactly.
how he acted. So the prequel of this, it was going to help you understand the actual Game of Thrones. So I feel like in some senses, like you said, Breaking Bad, when homie's like, you know what I mean? Like, what else can you do after this?
Yeah.
Like, but now it's like, all right, the fucking zombies got COVID and shit. Like, come on. Now you're trying to just relate this to fucking the most randomest shit.
Right.
It
wasn't bad though.
I was watching like The Good Doctor. That's another good show.
The Good Doctor.
I've not seen that.
What is that on? I've seen like that's on the
ABC.
It's on the ABC.
ABC, okay.
And the guy's name is Sean. He's like
Sean Murphy.
Yeah,
He's like a young dude. Right?
He's autistic, but he's a genius because he's able to like go and like dissect like visually how they show it on TV. Like somebody has a brain tumor, he'll like go inside his mind and like picture everything and then explain what happens in simple form. And he kind of talks like
he's very like he's different. He talks different.
He talks very straight. He doesn't get like he won't get innuendos or stuff like that. And it's like how he plays the character. He does it very well.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying that he doesn't have emotion, but like his character, like how he speaks is like with no
very
emotion.
cut and dry.
Yes,
Very cut and dry.
I watched like I think the first episode, like the pilot is him like in a airport or something.
Yeah,
somebody had like a heart attack or something. He knew how to like stab him with a needle and
he did emergency tracheotomy.
Yeah, and the other doctor was like, "Wait, are you sure you're gonna? Yeah, we're gonna do this right now." But you know,
like he's like the doctor. Like his personality is like this. Like if somebody has to go into a room and tell the person bad news, like he's not gonna beat around the bush. He's gonna act luck.
Yeah,
if you do this,
did.
You got this % chance of living. But if we do this, you got this % chance of living. But the kid that you're carrying might die. Like he's very cut and dry. I'm like, damn.
That's what I want with the doctor. I actually, to go off of this, my dad, he's like, you gotta have a doctor that has good bedside manner. I'm like, I don't give a fuck about bedside manner. Give it to me straight. Don't fucking sugarcoat me.
Well, I think a little bit like be polite, but also shoot it to me straight.
Exactly. Shoot it to me straight. Don't.
Here, Mr. Strader. According to these test results,
it's like I don't care.
You want somebody that's like relatable though.
Relatable, but not to the point where they're glazing over my eyes and just you're fine, everything's okay,
No, like,
get out of my office.
Like this dude only got like 20 minutes to live.
right.
Yeah. Something like
that.
I'll
take 2 of these. Call me in the morning. Tell me how you feel.
That's what it's like though.
Yes, I know. I try to be like upfront with my doctors and be like, not pre-diagnose yourself, but you're kind of like when you go there, you have to know what the fuck you're talking about,
right.
Because if you don't, they're gonna be like, "What are you saying?" So,
but how many people?
You can't go in there for like chest pains and say you got diarrhea.
It's like, Doc, I'm shitting so hard, my fucking ass hurts.
He's like, I can't move my chest. I think I'm having a heart attack. He's like, no, that's just explosive diarrhea.
So it's hard. Like I tell my eye doctor all the time, I'm like, I'm sorry, but this is how I can explain it to you to try to help you help me. And he understands. He's like, I appreciate that. He's like our age. He's 30, I think 31. So.
Who's our age over here?
Right.
Don't be looking this way.
Oh, what do you mean? Oh, our age. We're 27. Oh, I mean, Gabe's 25.
Come on, you put me in a hole. You put me 6 years ahead. Damn. You put me in the 30s already.
Wait. To go off of that, today at Goodwill, it was me and my brother, right? So I took my hat off. I was getting hot. We found a lot of deals. I got hot. I was getting hot. So I took my hat off. You see me right now. I'm not shaving.
You glistening a little bit over there.
So I'm at the register and I'm talking to one of the cashiers. I'm talking to another one behind me. We have a conversation going, and Joe walks up and he's like, "What are you saying?" He's like, "Something." He wanted to know what was happening. And she said, "She's like, I was talking to your dad." I was like, "Are you kidding me?" She was probably like 20 years old, 21. She's like, "Your dad?" She's like, "Your dad?" Like she questioned it. I was like, "I'm his twin brother."
I'm like, "Damn, bitch."
I mean, that's kind of a compliment to you, though. You look younger, I guess.
I guess I was old. Yeah, I was.
Hey,
what if she thought she was like a dilf?
Could be. So it was kind of funny. I was like, man.
Did you drop those digits real quick?
No.
Speaking of getting digits, we was at $2 yesterday, and Austin, we was like, there's a group of us. There's me, my little cousin Marcus, Austin, Eric, Ash, and Megan. And we're about to leave and shit, and we're just watching the game. Some random chick taps on to Austin like, "Hey, my friend over here, she thinks you're fucking just drop dead gorgeous. Like, she wants to give you your number." He's like, okay. So he's like, is it for you or her? And the girl, when she said her, she literally put her fucking face down like this. It was funny as fuck. It's like, how can you be ballsy enough to, say, give him my number, but
when it happened,
right, you're just like trying to like shy away.
It's just like nervous though. Like everybody's not that straightforward. Like you can go up to be like, hey, I find you really attractive. Let me get your number.
That shit was hilarious.
It takes confidence to do that though. You can't just walk. I mean, some people can. Again, like her friend was probably conversating with her friend like. Mm-hmm. This guy is so gorgeous.
And she just got up like
weird.
All right.
Like we had like a table like how we're sitting right now, and then picture like another table like this, but facing like this way. Mm-hmm. And Austin's back is to them. So it's like,
how did you see his face?
And that's what the whole thing was. It's like, how did you really see his face like that?
She must have done like a 360.
Kinda. No, like they had another seat like kind of behind us, and they were looking at Austin, but then they ended up getting more people coming with them, I guess. Okay. So then they switched seats. So I think like 5-10 minutes that they had to, the glimpse at him. She, ocean water spray down there.
Damn.
And shit.
Yeah. Lustin'. She was lustin'.
It was like the back of his head looks so attractive. Let me go talk.
He got them little blonde tips and shit.
Yep.
Oh my god.
I just want to touch him.
The trigger, man. Yeah, man. That's just.
So yeah, I guess I look like a dad. 27.
But you're not a dad though, so that's okay.
Hey, 2021 shit. You look like a dad this year. How do you feel?
That's all right.
That's all right.
Wait, how did she react when you actually told her? Like,
she was like really embarrassed. She's like, "I'm so sorry." I'm like, "No, you're fine. It's fine." I said,
John was shaking his head like, "No,
fuck you."
Ain't
no fucking dad. No.
Who's the older one though?
Me.
Yeah. That's my little brother.
No, see, you had to come outside. We got to do this one.
No, that's all right.
Call up Nancy. Like, hey. Wait, she would have came up there with the Facts Hunter sign.
Right.
For real.
Speaking of my mom, how's Coquito? You can be honest. She gonna listen.
She gonna listen to this?
She will probably.
Nancy, this is Oscar speaking.
100.
I love the Coquito. If you want to take it up to the next level, just inbox me. I'll give you a secret recipe to put inside your Coquito. I'm not gonna say it's legal in all states, but it take this Coquito to the. That's good though.
This is, I believe, chocolate. So she added chocolate syrup to the ending.
I can tell. Or chocolate chips. Is that what it was?
No, I think it's just Hershey syrup.
That's different. I like it.
Yeah, so it kind of gave it another flavor.
Dimension.
It's usually like cinnamon, but I got like a different taste this time.
Because Puerto Rican Coquito, boy, let me tell you, one cup is gonna have you like,
it's lit.
Your shirt off somewhere, like, is the heat on in here?
Man, that was me the other night, man. New Year's night. Oh my god!
Really?
I probably had 6 different liquors.
Oh,
same.
And I shouldn't have.
No.
We got rocked at work. I'm talking rocked. We had to stop taking orders at 6:30.
Stop. 6:30,
and we was cooking till 8:30.
Oh yeah, because what time did you guys close New Year's Eve?
8.
Oh my god!
We stopped taking orders at 6:30.
And you didn't do.
I had enough orders to keep cooking for another 2.5 hours.
And then you had to clean up afterwards. Oh, what time did you get home?
Oh, I didn't get home. Well, there was already a full-fledged party going on when I got home.
I was about to say,
I was at the bar. I stopped. I was like, fuck this. So before I go home and see anybody, I'm getting a drink. You know what I'm saying? So I go in at the bar. I get a drink. I got a Corona, actually. And I was just going to do like a one and done type shit. Then a couple of my coworkers came in behind me. And then they bought Grey Goose. So I bought the next one. I got Patron with a splash of lime. Then another one got a round of Captain Morgan. So then I'm going back and shit. Julian was at the house. He had Ciroc.
Oh shit.
Then Aaron came back. He fucking had some more Patron. Kels was there. He had Douce. There was fucking little things of Tito's floating around. I had one of those. There's a fucking thing of Fireball floating around. I had one of those. Bruh, it was just disgusting.
How are you still alive right now?
I was literally.
Are you good, bro?
Oh, I'm alive. Yeah. When I got up, I literally shot up out of bed because I only had like 10 minutes to go to work.
Oh, shit.
I probably didn't go to bed till like 3:30. Got up at. I had to be at work at 12, so I got up at like 11:35.
Oh shit!
Quick as hell. I was probably drunk to at least 4.
Hey, he put his new Jeep to the limit. He said, "We gonna get here in time."
Oh, I'll be getting there all the time.
all the time. You got time.
Oh yeah, my New Year's was it was pretty lit. Got to pop the champagne bottle at midnight.
Yeah, I ain't never done that.
Yeah, it was
I've
lit.
done it like twice.
Just to bring in a new home. It felt right.
Yeah,
absolutely.
No, like you, Gabe, I had Henny, Douce, Ciroc, green tea shots. Like, it was just a whole night full of like crazy moments, but brought it in right there.
It was fun. It was fun as fuck. I'd do it again.
Yeah, for sure.
My New Year's was real simple. I had a couple of drinks at the house. We had a friend over who played board games.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much it. But it wasn't as eventful as the New Year's that I had 9 years ago.
2012.
Dun, 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 dun.
2012 was a year.
2012, I had the pleasure of hanging out with Cliff and John in the basement.
The dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
And we were, younger, but we still had some things to drink. And, well, let's just say I took it too far.
On this segment of the podcast, this is Dungeon Talk. There you go.
So the story goes like this. Me and John and Clifton were hanging out in the basement, and I had just finished a game. I was already kind of buzzed, and John walked past me. I gave him a tapper, real quick and easy.
Why?
Because I was buzzed, and I was like, well, fuck.
He was immature.
And when you're
young and immature.
Exactly.
How old were you then?
Shit, I was probably 18.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. 18, 19. Yeah.
So, give him a tapper. So, John comes back to me.
He was a little baby.
Clenches up his fist, punched me. I dug down. He hit my forehead and went down and bit my lip.
Oh.
So I was like, shit.
Well, I didn't bite your lip.
No. John
Make sure we didn't. Yeah. How you said that? I bit your lip. I ain't bite your lip.
You got
no.
kinky. All right,
you gave me a tapper. He was playing Call of Duty, and then I was like watching him, and I looked over at him, and I looked back at the TV, tapper. So immediately I turned around, and I'm a peace guy, but I turned around, and he was sitting down. So I looked over and I punched him, and I hit his eyebrow, and it slid down. I hit his lip.
Hit my lip, and it caused my tooth to bite my lip. So I'm like, oh, shit.
Okay.
I'm already down.
So then I felt bad. I said, damn, I didn't mean to do that. I mean, I didn't mean to. He had a fat eyebrow, a fat lip. I'm like, hey, I'm like Tyson in this bitch, man. But so I felt bad. I go upstairs. I'm going to get you something to put over your eye. And I'm looking through his freezer. I could have grabbed a pea bag. I could have grabbed something, frozen vegetable. I grabbed a frozen water bottle. So I bring it to him. I say, well, this is good. It's nice and handy, frozen as hell.
Mm-hmm.
So he hands me this water bottle, and I'm sitting down across from the living room, icing my eyebrow and my lip, thinking in my head, like, this motherfucker really got me. So I'm looking, I'm staring at him, and then just for some dumbass reason, I have a Jacob moment. I visualize me chugging this water bottle halfway across the room.
This is premeditated.
Premeditated.
Oh.
I just visualized the bridge of his nose, and for some reason, I flung it perfectly.
Perfect.
Hit the bridge of this guy's nose, and this was a frozen water bottle, so I know that shit hurt.
That shit hurt. So it hit me right here, and as soon as
tiniest speck of blood just pop out.
Yes, as soon as it hit, I just nothing but red. I seen nothing but red, and at that point, I was drinking, but I don't think I was toasted.
Yeah,
but
he wasn't toasted, but he had enough in him to be like, "Come on, the fuck this guy."
And the water bottle hit me. It goes down to the floor. I look at Jacob, and he looks at me all innocent. I look down at the water bottle, and I just picked it up.
He blacked out.
I picked it up, and I fucking walked over to him. I was just like, again, now I'm standing over top of him, and I don't even know. LPD don't come after me, but I very well may have assaulted this man. And allegedly.
The only thing I remember is he picked it up, and next thing you know, I'm off the chair, I'm on the ground. This dude decked me at least a solid three, four times. With this water bottle holding it at the neck, just a block of ice in this water bottle.
Wait, hold on. Okay, pause real quick. Who else is in the room with you guys while this is going on?
At this time, I think it's just Clifton.
What? No. Leah was there
too. So, but at that time, I think it was just Leah and Clifton might have just started walking down the stairs because Leah's like, "Stop! You're hurting him!
I say nobody intervened through this whole time.
No, he literally hit me 3, 4 times.
I just dropped it and
then dropped it.
Yeah, he was dropped. I dropped it. I said, "Well, again, but." All happened.
When you black out, crazy shit happened, man.
But the thing was, cause and effect. Don't give me a tapper. You won't get punched in the face. Don't throw a water bottle at me. I won't hit you with it.
I won't beat your ass.
And it seemed like John was trying to help you too.
Oh yeah, he was.
Get the water bottle, compress it. Like, okay,
I was the one that took it too far.
You was pressing on.
Oh yeah, I was pressing on.
And they, of course, after it happened, he was fucked up, and I felt bad again. I said, "Damn, now God, I really got to do some shit." Clifton was like going for his RN. He was like, "I got this."
That's lead from upstairs. Oh, there's a scar on my head.
I
You
see
can
it.
see it's the only one on my head that goes this way, and it's like, yeah, he got me. So there's a photo that will be showing up on our Facebook probably tomorrow or Monday of the end result of this fight.
On our Instagram, Facebook,
Yep,
all of our social media platforms.
Might have put a disclaimer on like
like this was before.
like put like a filter on it, like don't look at it if you really don't want to look at it. You don't have to. Like,
Hey, viewer discretion is advised.
Yep. No, yeah, that's freaking crazy.
that was a crazy night, yeah. And look we're here now, 2021, and
nobody got their ass whooped this year.
perfect.
Looking back on that day, do you regret your decision?
No,
He said it so fast.
Off the cuff.
No. So that was all your fault, though.
Did I say
You would give him a tapper again right now?
right now? No, because I've got matured. I'm not that stupid anymore. But
You would throw a water bottle at him though.
I would throw
He
water bottle at his
hesitated.
torso. Torso, not his head no more, because that's that. Nah.
You see them bars when they go up.
What?
That's the cat meter going off.
Cat meter.
Straight cap. So John almost caught his first DV.
Dude,
Yeah, man. I probably could have. Allegedly.
That's crazy.
Allegedly.
No, I don't got no stories like that though, man. Every time I get that drunk though, I just black out. I forget where I am. I wake up. I'm like, what the hell happened? And somebody tell me the next day, like,
I blacked out.
You
one
did,
time.
like what?
One time I ever blacked out. That was. Whew.
And you woke up in the car.
Oh,
I woke up
yeah.
in a car. So look,
I was there for
I was probably like 6 months after I turned 21, maybe less than that. I was old enough to buy alcohol. Somebody was having a party, so I'm like, fuck it. Got a ride to this party. Didn't even drive my own car.
Mm-hmm.
I was drinking. I was having a good old time. Last thing I remember, I walked somebody to their car. I threw up in the front yard of this party. Next thing you know, I remember I woke up the next morning across the street from this party in a stranger's car.
Yo,
Missing my shirt with the up on my pants.
this is the first party. I take responsibility. I gave Gabe his first alcoholic beverage.
Yep.
But it's okay because he's with us now, so it doesn't matter. I remember that night, like, whose party was it?
I think it was at E-Bones.
Yeah. Them parties was crazy.
Legend. Say it with me. Dairy.
Yeah, for sure. If I can go back to that time and live it, I would definitely relive that whole time. For sure. Like, because we were just carefree.
I would not.
Carefree. It was a great time, though.
Yeah, that gap right after high school was like, oh, fuck.
Yeah. Because we were like cool. The high school we went to, we were cool with like our high school, Clearview, Brookside. Like, it didn't matter. Like, we were just all Lorraine County was just cool.
Mm-hmm.
So we used to go to like kickbacks. I think we're the ones that initially started the whole kickback.
You were.
And,
Ash was.
oh yeah, I was
This
part
one
of
guy,
that. whole-
Ash, he did it. He
And or Moose. I feel like there was always a
Moose
kid
did
back
too.
at Moose.
Yeah, that was our that was our party days. And we get to party this year on my bachelor party.
And when is that again?
This is May 27th through the
30th.
June
Oh yeah, we're
through
going
June
to
2nd. Yeah, it's getting real.
I'm about to buy my ticket within the next month or two.
Yeah.
Where
We're
is
gonna
it?
have a good time.
Miami
I'm a little older now, so I can't do
That's
everything
where
like I
he's
want
having
to
his
do.
wedding? Or your bachelor party?
bachelor party.
Oh, bachelor party. You guys are more than welcome to
So
come
we're
too.
spending his birthday and my birthday down there.
In Miami on Memorial Day weekend.
Wait, like a bachelor party? Like kicking it? Like...
You know,
He's like, is it gonna be?
Anton is
You
in
know what I'm
charge.
saying?
I hear you. I hear what Gabe's saying.
Ain't it? You know what I'm getting at.
Anton is in charge of throwing.
Oh yeah, Anton's in charge.
Okay.
And the last time he went to Miami, he was on a yacht. So
Already.
we're gonna have.
Bring my good flip flops. I hear you. I got you,
I
baby.
get what you're saying.
Yeah, I got some Nike flops, some Nike shorts. I'll be Nike'd out.
I got to save up money for that ticket.
No,
and
it's
that whole
exciting.
weekend.
Yeah, man. It's just I'm just happy to be in this space. We all made it to 2021. That's a huge accomplishment.
Mm-hmm.
Even though COVID's going on, we're still here and still moving, man. Still doing stuff. So A lot of good things are going to come this year for sure, for all of us.
Have you ever been to Miami?
No. I've been to like different parts of like Florida. I've been to like beach, like Clearwater, Kissimmee, Orlando. Like, it's cool out there. I might want to move out there, but I don't know how that is. Like,
that's too close to the water right there in Miami. You got a hurricane. You gotta fucking get it. You gone.
A lot of rain.
You gotta go.
Yeah, the speed of life is a little bit different out there too, so it's making that adjustment. But it'd be a good trip. I'll be excited about it.
That's gonna be a good ass trip.
Yeah. So
bring a pair of dead stocks.
Probably get some tattoos while we're out there too if we can. Well, I am. That's my goal. I want to get fully covered.
And how many do you have? You have, wait, was it 54?
Hold on. For those who can guess this number, I will give you a Creative Genius brand t-shirt. If you can guess how many tattoos I have.
Please message the social media pages.
But no, yeah, I'm gonna do my stomach, my sides. It's gonna be lit for sure. Oh yeah. But other than what's going on in my life, what about you guys? Any new businesses, new ventures you want to do in 2021?
John?
Well, for me, as far as, I guess it's not really a business, but I'm going to be starting a food review channel. It's going to be on Facebook for the older folk, and it's going to be on YouTube for anybody else that's interested. It's going to be based on Lorain County restaurants. It's going to be highlighting local restaurants and people doing things. I think that right now with Corona and everything happening, they need as much publicity as possible. So if I could, show them, show the people, hey, here's a great sandwich for $10 or $8. And so I have this criteria that I'm going to create, basically like a report card for each place that I go to. And it's going to be, so everybody knows, okay, each place I go to is going to have, this is going to be reviewed in it. The meal that I have, the atmosphere, that's like kind of review, the price, the menu, what to expect. If you're a family of 4, maybe you can't afford to come here, if you don't have the money right now with COVID going on. So it's going to be interesting and something I just want to get, something for me, something fun to do. And it's going to be fun.
So to go based off of that, I went to 2 new restaurants, and I guess I can give a small review right now. Over the weekend. I went to that Broadway Mary's. That was pretty good. I got the breakfast burrito. That shit was smacked.
Oh yeah, I have not had that yet.
No, Broadway Mary's. Yeah. It's right across.
No. I've had Broadway Mary's.
Oh, you've had it.
The burrito, yeah.
Yeah.
What's in there, like hash browns? And
it was. I don't know if it was hash browns. It might have been like scallop potatoes, like the circle ones, like Grandma does. And then cheese and bacon and eggs.
Okay.
I mean,
any salsa or anything?
No. Okay. But then I went to Chinito's. It's out there off of Detroit.
Yeah, is that in Westlake?
Yeah. Well, it's like, I don't know what you're going to call that. You know what I mean? It's because it's past the Crocker one. So.
Oh, is that like North? That might be North Ridge or Olmsted.
Right.
Probably.
So it's like probably on like the border of whatever. Because it's off of Detroit. Like we're Hooley House and all those.
Yes. Yeah.
You're right on the border.
Now, is that a hibachi like grill?
Yep, that's what it was.
Did you like catch eggs and shit?
Night. No, he didn't do any eggs. He did, what did he do?
The sake?
He did sake. What the fuck did he do? He did a little bit of broccoli, and then he did,
Still entertaining though? I mean,
yeah, no, it was dope. It was super cool. Like the dude, like he was like looking at us like from like how we were talking. Like I was basically with the same group that I went to $2 with, and he was like picking up on our conversations and shit. Like did he just say that? And like yeah, like don't mind us, bro. Like, we're our own group. We just gonna do us, and you know what I mean. If you want to chime in and entertain and do what you want to do, like. Then that's cool too.
You'd be like, damn, y'all spilling the tea over here, man.
Ain't it though?
Good conversation.
But he was like flinging shit from like at least 2-3 things away. It was funny as fuck. But to go there, I guess I didn't know that you need to have a reservation.
Really?
So we just kind of went out there to go out the blue. But so like when we go in and shit, Haley, she's pregnant, so she goes in.
Hungry.
You know what I'm saying? Eat feeding for 2, and they're like, well, all right, we can't turn her away. I'm like, let's go. So just a fair warning, if you do want to go, call ahead. Make sure you make your reservation.
Bring a
bring a pregnant woman.
Bring it here.
You shall be good.
It's a hall pass for anybody.
Nice.
But yeah, it was super dope. That was the best hibachi I went to. I mean, have you been to Fujiyama?
Yeah, Fujiyama's really good too.
It's better than Fujiyama.
Is it?
Okay.
Mm-hmm. The atmosphere, the way it looks.
We should just get a group like us and our girls.
We can go right now.
Not right now.
Can I come? It's just me.
Wait, no, John. Yes, you can.
Well, I ain't got you say and girls. Well, I ain't got a girl.
John, you're the crew.
I'm the ultimate third wheel. So
You are.
I'm the.
You know him. He's available.
I'm the MVP.
Wait, he's not going to be available for much longer.
Yeah. So
Drum roll.
it's going to be 2021 and 22 are going to be a little compacted for me. I'm actually starting my master's degree in probably a month or less than a month, and it's going to take up a lot of my time. So doing this, I'm going to do it as much as I can. But if there's a day I'm not here, I'm doing some. I'm in the book. Yeah, I'm in the book. So
and not the Facebook.
Yeah. So I'm really excited, and I hope to get that done within 2 years. That's it.
And what are you getting it in?
Master's in public administration. So that's basically you could work in government and you're gonna know what the hell to do type shit.
I'm going to project this in your life, John. You will get that. It's going to happen for you. I see you doing it though already. So it's like,
I'm excited.
Just execute it. Don't think twice about it.
Mm-hmm. I'm real excited and just gonna keep moving. And I think like yesterday I woke up and I just had like a different. It's weird. Like, you don't have to like wait till the new year. It's like, but it was like a reset. It was a nice reset button
Especially
for me.
after last year.
Yeah. It was like, all right, 2021. So I got on my brother, like, I post stuff on eBay to resell. And I had this, what they call it, like a death pile, shit that I have not listed. I bought it and I didn't list it. So I got up and I made sure, I texted my brother. He has the same, he does that too. And I said, good morning, let's get to posting. Let's go. You gotta. So he was like, "You're really encouraging me right now." I'm like, no time like the present, man. Right. No time like the present. So,
it's just like your motivation towards it. So you woke up with a whole mindset to just go get it by any means necessary.
Absolutely.
So let that just carry you through the rest of 2021. That attitude. So
I was fucked up going to 2020. I don't know if I want to do that.
You know what's funny? I was at home. I didn't do. I think I might have had. I think I did have a few coquitos. I had a whole bottle that I finished already. My bad.
But you took that time to just like kind of reflect a little bit and just just spend quality time with yourself, which is okay. So no, that was my whole thing. I woke up next day like, let me go to work and get this bag. I need big bags in 2021. Nothing less. So how I'm breaking it down for the rest of my life going forward. I had this like last year in my mind, but this year I'm going to make it like really come true. So I am 27. My income should be double my age minimum. So I make $49K annually minimum. Right? So the older I get, it has to double. And that's my minimum I should make that year.
And it's all based on how hard you hustle too.
Right.
So you got to hustle harder.
If I don't make that amount, I'm not going hard enough. You know what I mean? That's just one take on it. But again, everybody doesn't have that perspective. Like money is everything. You know what I mean? Like I think what it really is like, I don't think money is the root of all evil. The love of money is the root of all evil.
Yes.
And people have to get out of that. No, you can go ahead. Yeah.
Sorry to cut you off, but like to build on what you said, I agree with that. I think like the more money you have, also, it depends on what type of person you are. Like me personally, you guys know me out. It's not my goal to chase money. It's never been my goal. It's never going to be my goal. I just want to make enough so I support for my family, have a good time, go on trips. But I don't want $1 million. I just want to be comfortable. Like that's what it is for me. Like simple.
Enough money for you to see your son and your daughter grow up and they can have anything they want without any complaints.
Exactly.
So how you grew up versus how they're growing up, two different, upbringings, but still like the struggle is going to be there in some form, some space type of deal.
Yin and yang, good and bad, bad and good. You're going to have it in the world.
Right.
It's just a matter of how you're going to react to it.
But hear me out. So to plan ahead is so important. So if you don't think about money right now, but what about money later? And what about your family? And what about Parker? And what happens if you leave him and you leave a bill for him to pay? But I'm saying, but what if you would, or whoever's listening, what if you leave your family a bill and they can't pay it? because you didn't worry about, you were the head of house and you didn't worry about money, and now they got to work double time to make up for something you possibly
could have prevented.
Not to say I don't worry about money. I'm more responsible with it opposed to when I was younger. But it's like I'm cool. Like I know I got money in the savings. I don't worry about that. It's just
no. I get you.
But no, we've had conversations where I've even told you, bro. Thought about any situation you could think of. I thought about what if I die? What if Shanta dies? What if this happens? What if this happens? Just a matter of how you're going to react to those situations when those happen.
Absolutely. And that kind of goes back to Anton, his interview we had with the life insurance and kind of the gems he was dropping and how much you should have. And just doing that, a simple, small investment. If you're not in the stock market, if you're not doing Bitcoin, like I'm about to. But, if you're not doing those things, just dropping $20, $30 a month out of your pocket and saying, okay, if I go, it's someone is going to benefit this.
Put it like this. You pay for Hulu. You pay for DoorDash. You pay for all these other stuff that service you, right? You know what I mean? Look, Gabe's he's getting commas over here, basically. It's going to get the commas eventually. Because
slowly but surely, I will get a fucking
everything's
Bitcoin.
a numbers game type of deal.
Absolutely.
So the more you get into it, the more insightful and the more informed you get, you can spread that game to other people. We should do a whole podcast on the game of life.
Absolutely.
And
like
different perspectives. That'd be
fun.
I like
on
that.
how the game goes. Like everybody wants to play this checkers game. You're trying to move ahead and get above people, but it's really chess.
I like
it's
chess.
more of a chess move, right? Because in chess you have to plan 3 steps ahead before you make that move. So I think that'd be a good idea for us to collectively do
That's great.
I mean,
like a stages of life and kind of what you expect at this age, stage and this.
Right. Because me and Jacob had this conversation the other day. Like we kind of monitor when we first met to how we are now and our growth from that point. And man, I would never imagine myself I seen it, but I didn't really believe it. You know what I mean? But now that I'm here, it's why not? Why not take it to the next level?
Today I was at Lorraine Nutrition. I had a shake and a tea. And I was talking to the guy. We were talking about 10 minutes. Talked about Bitcoin. Talked about.
Shout out to Aaron.
Yeah. I forgot. I don't know how we got on the topic of investing. And he was like, I just don't know how to do it. Oh, I think it was. I forgot. I brought something up, but he was saying, well, I think I'm going to get into it soon. And I never really say. I don't really push the envelope with people I don't know. But I said, why not today? Why not today?
Why not today?
I told him about index funds and if you get into an index fund with the S&P 500, the top 500 companies, and you get a stock in X amount of them,
right?
Or a small sliver of each one. It's
1% of a stock,
right? And that growth that can give you, potentially, it's not a guarantee, but why not try it today? So it was kind of interesting. I walked out there and I said, I've never really I don't know the guy. I mean, I met him a couple times. But it was just kind of he was I wanted to encourage. I was because what happens, down the road, he maybe, he makes some money down the road if he starts today, and he makes 100,000 instead of 75,000.
Kind of reminds me about the movie Soul that I just watched this past weekend.
Oh man,
I have not watched it yet. So
good movie.
Don't spoil it.
Yeah, don't spoil it.
It's a good movie.
But it's a good movie though.
Good movie.
I heard a lot of great reviews on it.
Good movie.
What's the synopsis? You would say
the synopsis
without giving it away.
It's basically.
Is it hard to do?
Kind of like what you just did with Aaron. You kind of, in a way,
well, it was an employee, but yeah.
But what you just did, you kind of inspired him, and just
hopefully.
So that's kind of part of it. Just be inspirational and don't just because something is your ultimate goal doesn't mean the things that you've done along the way haven't helped you build steps to achieve the ultimate goal
and become you. Yeah, I get that.
It's more of a perspective movie.
Yeah,
they say it's for kids, but it kind of is, but it's kind of for adults as well because
adults
Disney does that a lot. They like to add in
subliminal text.
Yes, so it makes it watchable for an adult.
No, that's great. Everything Disney does is some type of messaging inside of it, which I really appreciate about that. Eventually, I'm gonna speak this now. We will create a film that reaches out to kids and maybe adults. That just tells our backstory and tells our perspective on life. I'm really excited to do that podcast about game. That's going to be the game of life. That's going to be a well. Let me get some more.
Uh-oh.
You don't got no more. It's fine.
I'm good.
Drip, drop, drip.
Yeah.
That's the best part right there. You got all that goodness at the bottom.
No, yeah. So I just want to take this year and really just smell the roses because, like you guys know, I text you guys in the group. I recently lost my aunt, and it was due to diabetes. It wasn't COVID related, so I hope they don't list it as that. But like, she was like a second mom. She basically like instilled spirituality in my life, and that like perspective of like you are a person that your power reflects on other people. Like you want to see how your energy works, walk into a room and see how people greet you, how they talk to you,
how they flock to you.
And hers was just like she reached out to kids. Basically, like I don't know if I said this analogy on the last podcast, but like who's this great philosopher? He said if you wanna grow rice, plan for a year. If you want to grow a tree, plan for 100 years. If you want to plan for a century, teach young kids. And that's kind of what she did. And I was like, I like that because that's where change happens. It's like you teach the next generation some information that we didn't know. It pays off. She may not be alive to see it, but like it's going to happen. So like, yeah, just going back to like the life insurance policy, like that played into effect because she didn't have one. So like the funds were kind of like tight to like really give her a proper burial. But just so people know now, please get life insurance.
You talking? Yeah, I know exactly because I was a recipient of a life insurance policy, and you know it's getting that money. Like okay, but you know you gotta pay what you gotta pay to cover, and just knowing everything that you had to pay for. And just like, man, like you never thought, burying somebody and doing all those things and getting a headstone, getting a casket would cost. It's like, man.
Yeah. Funerals are no less than like $5,000.
Yeah.
Now I remember when my grandfather got cremated. It's way cheaper.
Cheaper.
He said, he's like, just cremate me.
Yeah. So that's one of those businesses where like they make a killing because people die every day.
Damn.
You got to do a funeral every day.
It's a bad pun.
That was a bad pun. Yeah.
Still, I mean, that's the thing, right, though. But yeah, that it kind of like, of course, I'm upset because she's not here anymore. But like, I just know that like she moved her energy. We had this conversation a while back on our earlier podcast before we got to release those episodes too. Just that like, is she an angel? Is she some type of energy still flowing? So like, I'm taking that analogy and just carrying that on and carrying her message on type of deal. But yeah. Outside of that, my energy shifted. I feel really whole now, and I'm ready to just really live type of deal.
2021's our year.
Yeah. And this is our 10-year anniversary.
10 years out of high school.
Well, besides Gabe, but he's looking over like,
Gabe got
it's like, I ain't been out of high school for that long.
Yeah, how long it's been for you? Like,
this would be my 6th year.
6 years?
We've been out that bitch for 10.
Hey, but wait a minute.
I graduated in 14.
14.
So this is like
3 years from now.
Right.
Oh, little baby over there.
Right. But Gabe's like, he's younger than us, but he's not because we give him so much game. He's being around us. Like, you wouldn't even tell. He can go in somewhere and be like, oh, you're like 25. He's like, I'm up there, but I'm not like.
Right. Yeah.
Old.
I'm just very diverse.
But
right.
the class of 2011, the best class that ever did it.
Probably so.
I'm tired of it.
That's so nice for number one twice.
We see what year's the best year right there, boy.
Oh.
Boo.
I mean, Ohio State won that year, so it is a pretty good year.
Speaking of Ohio State, they just won yesterday.
Man.
Shout out to Ohio State. They had me nervous at first.
Man, that first drive, I yelled at loud as fuck. I'm talking about. I'm like, oh man.
As soon as Fields got hit and he came back in, I was like, this dude is just gonna be struggling or he about to take off, and that boy took off.
No, I think if he would have I think he seriously got hurt, don't get me wrong.
Oh, yeah.
But if he were like to be legit, like to fuck up his game, because obviously it didn't. they would have ran the ball like they did. And
Right.
Trey, what's his name?
Sermon,
yep. He would have. He had 100. He almost had 200 yards, and you
real
didn't even
easy.
notice.
Exactly.
You don't even notice it. He almost had 200 yards
He's
rushing.
one of those runners that, like, you see them running, they don't look that fast, but in reality,
No, that motherfucker
they
is
is
moving.
fast.
Yeah.
Him and Master Teague. That's a ballin' ass name. Oh, Master. That's a ballin' ass name.
Now T as in like
No,
T?
Master Teague.
Oh, I hear I was like T. You know, let's not talk about T right now, man.
Gabe about to name his kid Master.
That'd be ballin'. I don't know. If I have a boy, I don't give a fuck who it's with. They might get my name.
He said, Gabe.
So you'll have the second
junior?
I think I'm gonna give him my name. I'm just gonna take out my middle name,
Okay.
so he won't be like an actual junior. But I mean,
I like your middle name. It's different.
nah.
What's your name?
Oh,
Ezekiel or something?
Ezekiel. I wish that'd be cool.
Zeke.
That'd be my name, bro.
I like the name Maximus.
No, my middle name is Renee.
Renee. Is
Gabriel
it two
Renee
E's?
Perez. Well, R-E-N-E.
No, okay. I got you. I'll have to like two E's at the end. Like
No,
Renee.
that's like really.
Maximus.
Maximus.
I heard Maximus. I think of like a Great Dane.
I think of my dog.
Or some like big like massive dog. I don't know.
My
Yeah.
Dobie.
At least you guys are fortunate enough to have a middle name. I don't have a middle name.
See, I'd rather not have one than
I can
have
create
one.
one. That's the fun part.
Okay.
You have a middle initial.
It's a
Well,
letter.
Wait, it's a letter?
But
It's
it's
a letter.
Wait a minute.
But in some languages, that letter could be a word though too.
What?
What are you talking about?
I'm not saying
No.
I know it off the top of my head. I'm just saying it's possible.
Wait, so is it Oscar D?
Yeah.
It's just D.
D nuts.
Oh,
Jacob.
what the period after it?
So it's just D.
Period.
D. That's it. The letter D.
Period.
It's not Oscar Daniel.
Is this Oscar D? Period. Blair.
What's the D stand for?
These nuts.
It could be.
Jacob about to hit you with a bottle, man. You start doing this shit.
It could be for anything though. Like this year, it could be De Niro because I'm about to bed this year.
Hey, I like that. I like that.
I can switch it up like however I want. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's just the letter D.
I feel like you're lying, but
You want to see my driver's license?
I want to see your birth certificate.
Shit. I'm telling you, like, ask my
I'm
mom,
so
like,
curious.
are you missing something? She's like, no, it's just D. I'm
Now, what was her reasoning? Or did she?
change me?
Yeah.
She's just like, I
He
was.
said you shortchanged me.
Would you forget about the rest of the?
She got halfway through. Was like, you know,
She was
Just
out of
D
it.
right
She's like,
now.
got a name.
She was high on epidural, whatever.
Yeah.
It's.
girl, and
That
just like,
girl got to her, bro.
She said, "Well, I'll get back to it later." So they were like,
I never
"Stay."
got back to it.
no, yeah, it's going back to what you were saying though. Yeah, she just the letter D, man. I'm fine with that though. So like, she was like, basically, you can create whatever middle name you want. I'm like, we're gonna
Wow.
be creative. I like that.
Yeah.
I rock with that. Oh. But yeah,
That's cool.
I will not have kids until 2022. That's my projected goal.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah. Like I said, the wedding's coming this year, so I want to
That shit might be lit.
beyond lit. Yeah. That's going to be one of the best moments of my life. You guys are going to be there, and it's going to be dope. Yeah.
Can't wait. September 2nd?
September 5th, right before Labor Day. Yeah. So you guys are off that next day, so
Ah.
we get wasted.
I was off.
Oh my
regardless.
Yeah, everybody's
I
off.
was off regardless of if it was a day ahead of work
Right,
or
yeah.
anything.
I still got to plan like where we're going on the honeymoon though. That's we have an idea where we're going to go, but it's just with this whole coronavirus, it's kind of hard to like
that
Plan out, yeah.
really project what we're going to do.
For sure.
Yeah. So, foremost, thank you guys for listening to this podcast. Make sure you guys follow us on Facebook and other social media platforms, Spotify, Apple, and just stay with us as we, create this podcast and we, go further along our personal journeys along with this